Women Talking by Miriam Toews. This is based on a true story. So, plot summary. Story takes place in Molochna, Alberta, 2005, in a Mennonite colony, which is basically a religious cult. Okay, pause. I don't know why I said Molochna, Alberta. It's Molochna, Bolivia, which is like in a country near Russia. So just ignore the fact that I wrote Alberta. I don't know why I wrote Alberta. It's too late. I already filmed it, so just ignore that. It's Molochna, Bolivia. Okay, bye. Basically, the women are being mysteriously drugged in the middle of the night and waking up with no memory of what happened, covered in blood, bruises, dirt, and semen. The women try telling the men of the colony what they've been experiencing, but the men brush it off as crazy female imagination or ghost rapes or just dreams. It wasn't until the women of the community started sharing their similar experiences that they realized these aren't dreams. They're all actually being violently drugged and raped. So, the women decide to come together and have a secret meeting in a barn while all the men of the colony are off on business. In their meeting, that is, by the way, being recorded by August F., a man, because all the women of the community are illiterate and don't know how to read or write, the women discuss the pros and cons of every plan of action. The options were staying and fighting, leaving the colony and finding a new life somewhere else, or just doing nothing, which wasn't really an option considering the fact that there was a 9-year-old girl with a STD she got from her cousin when he raped her. And this wasn't very uncommon at the time. So basically, this whole book is just a minute-by-minute discussion filled with women talking, arguing, a little bit of weed every once in a while, and a demeaning man telling his irrelevant stories of how he left and came back to the colony, over and over and over again. The expectation of this book was to be a feministic homage to the power of women's voices and unity, and this book had the full potential of doing so if it wasn't for the fact that the women were portrayed as inferior. A book about women talking, narrated by a man. Why? This book ends up being a book about religious interpretation, telling of the fact that the majority of these women's conversations was, what does our religion think we should do? So if you're into that, this is the book for you. So in conclusion, I hated this book. It sucked. Worst part of it all was there wasn't even a conclusion, so I'll never even know what they ended up doing or what they ended up choosing or what happens, or the men just came back and everything went back to normal and boom, end of the book. It was terrible. So all the suffering was for nothing, and this is Maya. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, and till next time, adios.